right.
D, F, E, D, F, E.
When I get a new iPad, I'm gonna get Mongo memory. Yeah, because that's what I need. That's what I need, memory, because I use it for video so much. All right, Daniel, let's do it.
All right.
What do you want to do with the N on the end? Do you want a shadow vowel or not?
I want to like it.
Okay, so let's bring it to the center of the body. Amen. And you go like this, and then do about this much movement. Everybody sing men for me. 2 and 3 and. Okay, so, or I could do this and. Now, they might not know before I'm doing that what I'm going to do, which means they might not get it right. But they do know after they did it wrong what I wanted. Right? Yeah, they were like, oh, he wanted a shadow vowel, right? And there's value in that, meaning that people get it wrong but know that they should do something else. Because that's kind of part of it, unless you always do it different every time and then it just turns into frustration. That we can't tell what he's going to do, and then he does it, and then it's different, and then we don't know what's going on, okay? So you go, so nice prep, and then even motion about this far. This is kind of a sophisticated gesture. It's good, though. We need to be thinking about consonants, as we've been doing with almost everyone here.
Could I just go from amen or just men?
You can sure start where you want.
Okay. Just do the men. Sorry.
If you give them more prep, then they'll have more confidence to go to the end, which gives them more confidence to quit.
So more.
The prep is how much movement you do before they're doing. You're giving about this much,
right? And
it needs about this much. So let me imitate you, kind of what you're doing, and so because there's not a lot of motion there, then it has not given them a frame of reference to now know what to do, and you understand? So showing people more, like on perhaps it's just we generally do too little. Now, having said that, once you require it to memorize and you're going to contests, you can do really subtle things because they already know what you're going to do, right? Try it. More preparation. More prep. So then just go, then, and then just a little like this, and they'll quit. Okay. That was dangerously too much. We almost did a shadow bow, didn't we? But we didn't. We didn't. What you got was a real strong end sound. Yeah, and so that's and all that's fine. It's not wrong. It's what we do creates a different sound, right? And every time you did it, we sang it differently, not because we knew what you wanted, although we kind of did, but because we were watching, right? Sing, right. So I'm wanting to get the gesture a little here, or a little bit here, and I'd like to hear what difference in tone quality we get. Let's start right at the beginning.
All the way to the verses.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. A little less arm motion, wrist motion. Hallelujah. Think about the ictus being right here. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Everybody sing that. Everybody sing that. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Can you go back to where you were before? You think you can remember how you were conducting before I made you quiet your wrist?
It feels a lot different than what I did.
It does feel a lot different. It looks a lot different. I think it sounds different. We might be able to set up a circumstance where you could hear a difference. If you can go back and conduct it the other way, everybody sing. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Now go do it with a more quiet wrist. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Just do the first. It's pretty dramatic difference, right? Just do the first beat. Just go. Oh. Now do it with more wrist. Less wrist. Yeah, and so one is and the right, and of course this is the gold standard. Is how can we get our damn choirs to come in right on pitch? Right, this is really hard. It requires all these very sophisticated ideas of audiation and the little kiddos being able to make their vocal folds work in incredibly microscopically precise ways, and in the brain here, right? This is really hard. So anything we can do with our gesture to give them a better chance, we got to do that, right?
Yeah.
That's really great. Good job. 1, 2, 3.
So is there like a way to like think consciously, like when you're like conducting your like, I don't know.
Think about, is the ictus happening right here? I find this to be the easiest way. And so so you're not asking yourself to not do something. You're asking yourself to do something different. And in life and in conducting, I find asking people to not do something doesn't work. But asking people to do something different does work.
Right. Do you want to use my thing?
Which song are we on, Jack? Awesome.
You heard Little Mermaid on the back of your
I do, yeah. That was, this one is stuff from Return to Egypt.
I was listening, I was like, wait, I know those lyrics.
Yeah, I taught it to my after school music program. Or no, that one was the during school.
Like the Apple product. It's like introducing a new product, the iPad.
I have like 3
It's
copies.
so funny, man.
Do you not want to use your phone? Do you want to use
I'm actually quite happy with this.
good.
I can zoom in as I need.
Granos, ready? I did the teacher thing.
Wow. 1, 2, 3. Jack, huge improvement. Huge. You feel good about that?
I felt it right. I got kind of lost near the 2/3 mark.
That's all right. We all get lost. Being lost is a constant state of being. We're either lost or we're either getting lost or getting unlost. It's very normal. It's a very, very normal thing. A couple things that I really see huge improvement in your conducting is that there's more height to the gesture, and so because there's more height, there's more predictiveness of where the beat's at. And and then you basically got point on every beat now, and there's all this point, and consequently because of the height and because of the predictiveness, there's just more strength, more impulse of will, and less tentativeness, which means we just know where the next beat is, right? And singers, the gold standard is first we have to know when to sing the next note, right? If we know when to sing the next note, we have a chance of being awesome. And so that was really, 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 really good.
That was my entire goal.
I think you achieved your entire goal. I mean, the difference between your conducting the first time and the second time, it was really, really great. So let's do one thing before in our last few minutes, okay?
Right.
So let's go to that last note. All I want is more prep. Your prep was too short.
Yeah.
Your prep was
Okay.
oh.
Okay.
We all think and now, and we need to go and now, right?
Do we just want to do the very last note?
Yeah, you can do the last note. Yeah, that was like 1,000 times better. Now do more.
All right.
I know, right? You feel like you did a lot, right?
Yeah.
Do like
Should I
more than you think is like polite.
Should I be moving the obtuse a little lower so I have that room to grow up?
Yeah, you always want to go really low on the last thing so that you have that big gesture for the cutoff, or you can go ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, especially if it's loud.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Is that good?
You can see what a difference that makes,
Okay.
right? See if you can do it now without moving your body.
Okay.
So,
Kind of.
not a big deal. You kind of lunged a little bit,
I did.
and we show that we love music by lunging.
Yeah.
That shows that we care and we want it to be beautiful. It doesn't make music better, but it does mean we care. And so what we want is we want that body just to be here and go, and just stand there. Wow. Do you want a shadow vowel in the end?
I haven't even considered that.
Yeah, I know. Those
I don't
micro
think-
details.
Yeah. I don't think I want to hold the N at all. I think I just want man.
Men or men.
Okay. Man. Let's try both ways.
Okay. So if you want the shadow vowel, everybody sing for me and. Second. Right? Or if I don't want a shadow vowel and. Got to be really careful that there's not this release, or people just do it without, like instinctively. And so I give a big prep, and I go, and then I don't rebound off of it, and then they get a little confused and they hold the N a little bit, and then I stop.
Can I say it one more time with shadow vowel?
Okay, and.
Okay. All right. Just roll it out one more time. Thank you.
1, 2, 3. Well done, Jack.
Noise.
Press